I'm Rosemary, and this is the Sing Pool. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for those who have not, welcome. I know I haven't posted in a while. I have started a new job recently, and that took up some time trying to figure out how to balance that in. And I've been doing a few other things with other avenues, I guess you'd say, as far as career. But now we're back, and we're going to find out what is going to happen to you this October, or might. As you know, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Tarot is not 100% accurate, so if you're not feeling it, you can pick another pile. So here are your options. You have pile number 1 with the Lego Robin. Pile number 2 with the 2 kittens, grumpy kittens, and oops. And pile number 3 with the treble clef. So take a moment to choose which pile you prefer, which one draws you, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose Robin, this reading is for you. Fun fact, if you know you're into comic books, you may notice that this is Tim Drake, who is considered to be an even better detective than Batman himself. I'm going to go ahead and get you an Isis Oracle to start. The bottom one. The Dark Healing Chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, is to push us to venture inwards, to seek and heal the darkness within. And you can pause that to read if you want. So right off, I'm wondering if you guys have been having a hard time recently, or if someone has been giving you trouble. Let's see with your tarot. And this is Pierre. He's a stray cat, but he's nice. Getting him that way took a lot of work. The Lover's reverse, the 7 of Cups. Oh, you can actually see it this time. And the Devil. Your bottom deck is Death. Okay, so you have 3 major arcana. I know this is a slightly smaller spread. I have actually more decks to use. What I'm getting here is, like I said before, with the Oracle, somebody is, I don't know that I'd call them an enemy. I do think that I would call them an antagonist. Somebody who's just making things difficult for you at the moment. But you do have options. Now, whether these are options that lead you out or not, or away from this person. I kind of want to know. I'm going to leave your death card over here. Interestingly enough, underneath the death card, you have judgment. So rebirth, transformation, and rebirth. The devil, I think in this context, you might be a bit of a people pleaser. Sorry. Because this person seems to have a hold on you in such a way that it actually upsets you. And if some people can upset you that way, you kind of, you've given them the ability to do that. I want to... Okay. The Empress. Let's draw for this. Okay. And the Six of Cups on them. So, yes, these are choices on how to get back to yourself. Now, I don't know that you will get all the way here from the Seven Cups in October, but you're definitely finding a way to pull out of this devil energy where you're just kind of constrained, and transition into something better. And underneath the death card there was the judgment card, so it will be a rebirth completely. And I kind of feel like it's something that is definitely needed for you. Let's see with the Moonology cards. This does not necessarily have to be a romantic connection, by the way. It could be parents, it could be siblings. Confidence is your key to success. Yes, in order to harness your power again. Adjustments are required. Alright, so that, well, yeah, adjustments are definitely required if you're gonna switch out from this energy where you allow someone else to take what is yours and suppress you, and get back into your power. These are new cards. This is a new deck. You've probably seen other tarot. Door to Romance in reverse. So for some of you, this actually might have, actually for the majority of you, I do feel like this is a romantic connection. And it went off the rails. I'm going to get one more of these cards. Or two, I mean, you know, with it. Goddess of the Moon. And finally, the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. So yeah, you definitely have relationship problems in October. If you have not already had them, I have a pretty good, well, a bad feeling, but a good feeling that, you know this. You've been going through it. And you recognize that there are things that you need to fix. I also get that you're probably pretty guarded, which, except for against this person, and that's why they can manipulate you so much. However, I do think that you're starting to put a guard up as far as this person is concerned. But maybe not quite. I don't want to say soon enough. Of course it's soon enough because you can overcome it. But in this particular reading, I notice the ring around the heart chakra. I don't know if you can see it. It's very thin. But it's there. It's like a I heard blockage, that's not what I meant. Like a shield. Okay. Now you have revelation. So you're coming to terms and realizing that something's got to give. And then you have focus from Artemis. And I think she's telling you to pay attention to your goals and what you need right now. And you have new beginnings, which goes along with death and transformation. So you have death and new beginnings. And reassess. And nurture yourself, because you have nurture on the bottom and you have creative spark. So you could be a very creative person, or a good way to deal with the negativity is through a creative outlet. I'm going to get you one more deck and we're done. I'm going to get you some cards from the Rebel deck. I don't know why I can't ever remember what it's called. Let's see. Shoot. October is going to be a very important month. Possibly your most important month of the year. Yeah, I thought so. So, you are giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. Yeah. It's yours. It doesn't belong to somebody else. Your power belongs to you. So, take it back and heal yourself. Okay, what are you waiting for? Get that stuff done. So if you're waiting for a sign, here it is. So if there's something that needs doing, not necessarily directly correlating with this relationship, or whatever it is that's holding you back this month, but I definitely feel like it's a relationship. That could actually be something to focus on if it's outside the relationship that needs to be done, so that it can give you a little time to think about things on your own and work through things. Well, that's your reading. I'm going to go ahead and show you this box. It's really pretty. I might show it off a little in a different video at some point. This is your reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I hope that you enjoyed it and gleaned something from it. If this did not resonate with you at all and you want to pick another pile, go right ahead and do so. And if you enjoyed the reading and would like to be here for the next one, then I'll see you then. wonderful day or night, whatever the case may be. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose these two grumpy little kitties, this pile is for you. I don't know why I just thought there's somebody that you like to be grumpy with. Maybe somebody you commiserate with a lot. Let's get you an oracle, like a best friend, maybe. Let's see, pile number 2. Aha, okay. Talismans of potency. That's interesting. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. Okay, and if you want to pause to read this, there you go. Okay. So maybe you do tarot too, or you're getting into it. You know what? I'm going to keep that one. Okay, so we have strength. Oh, that was good. Okay, the 4 of Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. And your bottom deck is the 10 of Swords reverse. Well, that's nice. And underneath that 10 of Swords, you have the 10 of Pentacles upright. What I'm seeing here is, with this Talismans of Potency, sorry, I kicked the table, is that you're coming into your own in a spiritual sense. I think you have a lot of drive and confidence as far as that's concerned. But there's something that you're not quite seeing, that you're not seeing. And I'm not sure if this has anything to do with your journey as far as either getting into or rekindling some kind of practice with spirituality, or possibly even witchcraft, spellcraft, whatever you want to call it. And it's something that maybe it's what made you stop to begin with if you have done this before, or some sort of hesitancy that's been following you around. Like, you know this is what you want to do, but there's a part of you that's still a little, I don't know about that. But I do feel like you have a lot of encouragement, and like really strong connections. I am going to ask for a clarifier for these 2 cards though. So for the 4 of Cups, you have the Emperor in reverse. So, this makes me think of an authority figure, maybe a father. I also kind of feel like maybe you come from a really religious background, or a background that does not allow for certain practices or things. The Page of Wands. Okay. And the Empress. Oh, hello again. Interesting. Okay, so these are 2 very powerful energies in your life. You have a feminine one who assists you in overcoming this hesitancy, and a masculine one that either brings back something that possibly triggered you to step into a more spiritual path. Let's see what we do with Moonology. That's really interesting. Now, the masculine and feminine, it does not mean that they are for sure a man and a woman. It could be just people with more masculine energy and more feminine energy, which can just be as easily be two women, two men, or, you know, the more obvious man and woman. Either way, the Emperor is, in reverse, is very tyrannical. He runs everything. And I think embracing your spirituality helps you ease out of that. And it could even be that with this card about the talismans, I'm sorry, little kitties. Rituals and such actually helps you to let go of that. You have luck is on your side, New Moon and Sagittarius. So yes, ultimately I do see October being a really good month, where you have strong connections to people who are capable of helping you. The Empress is generally seen as one person, but for this reading, and it's 3, maybe there are 3 people. I don't know why. I guess, yeah, it's possible. 3 people, it could be more than one. But they're very, they have a lot of clout. I guess that's a good word for it. And I do think that you can trust those people with the 10 in reverse. Don't let your past hold you back. So whatever this is, that this isn't something, it might be something you didn't see for some of you, but this is your past for others. Normally that is not a past card. It's just there's something and you're not seeing it. But this, I think that you're purposefully ignoring something. And with this, how sad that little fox looks. Actually, they both look really sad. The rabbit looks especially sad since it's dead, but that's not the point. The point is, actually, it might be. Trying to put that behind you, and I guess you could say kill it off. Or kill off the part of you that was timid. Because I do feel like there might have been a little timidity at one time, but you are a strong person. You are strength itself. And then confidence is your key to success. So just keep doing what you're doing, because I do feel like you're on the right path. And I think that as far as this goes, October is going to be a good transitioning period for you. Healer of the Ages. That is interesting in that I just got a message. I'm going to leave this like this. About, that comes back to the religious values that I was talking about. That maybe you grew up with. And you're kind of turning your back on that. And in many ways, I think it'll help you to not view, even if you want to continue to believe in similar things, just not doing so in the same manner as your predecessors. I'm sorry about the dog. You do have a few blockages between victory and the first chakra, Archangel Michael. And I think that the reason for this is because you're still trying to kind of pull out of your past. Because the past always digs into us pretty deep. But you aren't your past. That needs saying. I feel like it'll be easier to overcome than you expect. Liberation. So liberation from the past. Mastering. So this could be mastery of yourself. It could be mastery of a craft. Death and magic, Morgan. So yeah, I think that the magical side of spirituality, I mean all of it's pretty well magical, but I feel like it's going to be, wow, you got a lot. I feel like it's going to be a real help to you. Potential. I feel like this goes with mastery. Independence. Pull away. Liberation. Communion. You will find your people. This Empress here. And the future. So this leads you into your future. I think it looks really bright. There are still a few things that need to be addressed. And I think your past is where those things lie. But ultimately, I do feel like you'll succeed. Let's get you some last advice. Last advice. Okay. So we have don't talk to anyone and don't look at anyone. You need some alone time and you know why. So maybe there's part in this situation where before you meet this other person who's going to help you out, like a mentor, you just need to reevaluate. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That never works. This is true. You cannot change another person. People only change when they want to change. So this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you'd like, let me know in the comments below. And if this did not resonate, you're more than, and now I forgot what I was going to say. You can pick a different pile. And if it did, you know, that's great. I mean, I guess it's great. We did open strong. I hope to see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day or night, whatever the case may be. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose this treble clef, this is for you. We're going to start with an oracle. Excuse me. I wonder if some of you are musically inclined, like deep. Magic and ritual. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in the physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice as you grow in grace, love, ability, and wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transform your outer world. You can pause that to read if you like. Okay. So we'll get into your tarot. I have a feeling this is going to be a positive reading. Now, to me, positive does not necessarily mean that all good things will happen, but it means that there will be a good change that comes this month, or it could genuinely be like a very happy time. We will see with your tarot in just a second. Okay. So, pile number 3. yeah, this is definitely a positive reading. Okay, so you have the Eight of Cups. You're leaving behind, I'll go ahead and let you see it since the angle's not that great. You're leaving behind something, or someone, but I'm thinking something, that no longer serves, and moving on to what feels the best for you. I think I'm doing this backwards. This, not that. And it is definitely leading you to your purpose and what is meant to be happening. Actually, I think you're very much going with the flow in some ways. And with the moon, I do believe that you're following your dreams, your aspirations. And there's a path, a well-marked path behind her. You can't see this card at all. But this is your whole bottom deck energy. So this, like, covers the whole span of the reading. So, your path is pretty well marked. So I think, yeah, that October is going to be very kind to you. Let's see. Caring connections. Not necessarily romantic, but a good support system. Though that does definitely say romance. Action. Like I said, you're kind of going with the flow, so you have action in reverse. But I think that's a good thing as far as you're concerned. Oops. You have strategy in reverse, also going with the flow, letting things happen as they might, and storm warning in reverse. So things will go really well. This could be a romantic connection, but I feel like it's almost like a subplot. You know, when you read a book and you have that person on the side that's like, oh, this is so-and-so, and we're dating now. So I don't think that it's going to be like a huge thing if there is a relationship coming in for you. I don't want to say that. That's terrible. I'm just saying I think that it's more like icing, you know, because you've got all this other stuff going on. Maybe with a creative endeavor, maybe with a career path. And this person comes in and it's more like, oh cool, now I have a little extra. But I'm not saying that they won't be a good connection, and I'm not saying it won't be a lasting connection. I'm not saying that at all. And I have only just realized this about this card. But this guy has some really hairy arms. Take that as you will. It's just a fact. We have hold your vision. So yes, whatever it is that you've been going after, I do feel like you're going to get there by the end of this month. Show the world the real you. Maybe this I don't know why I said creative. It's not necessarily creative. Maybe this endeavor involves marketing, public relations, something like that. And what do you need to release? Because what's this Eight of Cups energy that you need to let go of so that you can move on in your flow? I kind of want to know. Honestly, I want to know. So I'm going to get another card. I'm going to get a clarifier. Which is interesting because I didn't get a clarifier for any of your cards up to this point, so I might as well. The Ace of Swords. Okay, you have an idea. Like a big one. I don't even know. Like, how is that something you have to find? Let me think. Or not. Let's see. The Ace of Swords with creative spark. Maybe it is a creative endeavor. And maybe you're leaving behind, maybe it is people, maybe it's people who don't believe in your vision. You have knowledge. So perhaps what you're leaving is just a planning stage. A stage where you were kind of stagnated because you didn't actually move forward. You were just... Hold on a second. I had to find this one. It ran away. Earth. Okay, you're a very grounded person. I get that. And radical acceptance. So, whatever it is that you're up to, and whatever it is that you were possibly hesitant about, because I really don't feel like you have a blockage as far as other people. If you do, it'll be for a very small percent of you watching. I just think that you're leaving a part of you behind. Not a bad part, but like not in a bad way, but like the part of you that said, this might not work, this might not work. So what? Try it anyway. Just because it might not work doesn't mean you shouldn't give it a try. You lose out on every opportunity that you do not take. So this is your final message from me for the day. We're going to get 2 of them. Well, it says you're giving away your power and that you're a badass and you need to act like it. I disagree in a way. I don't think you're giving it to somebody else. I think you're just kind of throwing it out into the world. And you're going to stop doing that soon enough. So there's no need to worry about that, because you take that leap with your intuition. You say, you know what? I'm going to do it. You need some yoga in your life. It says ancient shit is cool. So I do think that, I'm going to get one more. Just cause. I do feel like you, at the early part of the month, you're still in this, well, okay. In whatever, little, do you know what I'm trying to say? I know what I'm trying to say. I just can't get it out. We'll come back to that. Ask an expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a professional. With this, I'm seeing knowledge here, but I also get like a really heavy research vibe. Stuff's about to get real. You need your people around you. So, like I said, I don't think that this is other people who are saying that you can't do it. I think it's you saying at the beginning, right before we switch into this. I feel like it's more you, and you're like, I don't know, you lack confidence at the beginning, but you follow your intuition, and you kind of go with the flow, and I feel like it's more like a, you know what, if I don't do it, then I'll regret it forever, and you may be right. Actually, I get the feeling that you will absolutely be right. If you do not do it, nothing but regrets. Because you'll look back and think, why didn't I take that chance when I had it? Okay, so, I don't see you falling on your face with this. Probably. I'm just kidding. I really don't see you falling on your face with this one. Because we do have the Wheel of Fortune, and I do feel like whatever it is, even if it does not pan out this time around, I feel like it's something that is meant to be a part of your life, and is meant to be part of your journey, especially. So that is what I have for you. Sorry about that. That is what I have for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this doesn't fit with you, you can always choose one of the other piles. If you enjoyed the reading, let me know in the comments below. You don't have to, but it would be nice. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day or night, whatever the case may be. Bye-bye.